Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Prince Harry was spotted entering a tattoo shop in New York City during a solo trip, sparking rumours that he might have gotten some ink following his 40th birthday. The Duke of Sussex visited East Side Ink, a popular spot among A-listers like Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson and Robert Downey Jr. during his time in the city for events linked to the UN General Assembly High-Level Week. Harry spent about an hour inside the shop, accompanied by his security detail and a police officer. However, shop owner Josh Lord remained tight-lipped, saying, "I can't confirm or deny anything. We treat all our customers as if they were royal, because to us they are. We always honour their privacy." The Duke's tattoo parlour visit was reportedly part of an upcoming project, not a personal inking session. Sources close to Buckingham Palace have denied claims made by former Prime Minister Boris Johnson that he was asked to give Prince Harry a manly pep talk in January 2020 to dissuade him from stepping down from royal duties. Johnson made the assertion in his new book Unleashed, calling the alleged request from Palace and Downing Street officials totally hopeless. However, insiders familiar with the situation told The Telegraph that no such appeal was ever made. Royal historian Dr. Tessa Dunlop told the Mirror, "Alone Harry had been a second-rung royal or in his words, the spare. Meghan, a bit-part Hollywood actress in a series called Suits, together they were mega bucks and mega stars. Nothing could stop them, not even a manly pep talk from that other renegade, former Prime Minister Boris Johnson." But out on his own again, the Duke's brand looks, well, a little thin, no matter how good Harry is at his American royal adjacent role. Very, as it turns out. The privacy-minded Prince Harry stayed away from the cameras by appearing on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon during his solo trip to New York. As both Queen Elizabeth and Johnny Carson rolled over in their graves, Harry took a spooky turn as he participated in a Halloween-themed skit. Instead of the usual interview, Harry became the first surprise guest to take on the Haunted Maze Challenge called Tonightmares at Rockefeller Center. The Duke of Sussex spent the segment swearing, giggling, and even comparing one of the haunted characters to Canadian crooner Michael Bublé. Wearing a khaki shirt and chest-mounted camera, Harry braved 10 terrifying rooms filled with jump scares, zombies, and eerie figures. The prince's reactions, from startled screams of "Jesus F" to a pretend punch at one of the actors, were all caught on camera. Fallon played along, teasing Harry for his fear of pandas and laughing as the two navigated the maze. At one point, actors in the maze were left stunned after realizing they had just scared a member of the British royal family. While Harry continues his East Coast trip, Meghan Markle has been notably absent, sparking more speculation about their independent ventures. However, sources maintain the couple's solo projects are part of their broader strategy since stepping back from royal duties. Harry is continuing his crusade against the dangers of social media, this time speaking at the Clinton Global Initiative in New York, where he zeroed in on the insanely powerful tech leaders who, in his view, aren't doing enough to protect children online. His message was picked up by several social media sites which helped amplify his message. Addressing the crowd after former U.S. President Bill Clinton, Harry didn't mince words. He called out social media companies for failing to enact meaningful change, noting that laws and regulations on social media are different state to state, country to country. In a personal moment, Harry reflected on his own rebellious youth with a touch of humor, saying, "Kids may get into trouble, I know a thing or two about that." But he quickly pivoted to the gravity of the situation. Our kids are being targeted. The harmful effects of social media are made by design. Harry has long been outspoken on the need for stricter social media regulations, previously calling the platforms more addictive than drugs and alcohol. In his latest appearance, he emphasized the urgency of protecting children from the pervasive threat posed by online spaces. He asked a crucial question: why are we holding social media companies to the lowest ethical standards? The British media has started throwing around the phrase professional separation relating to Harry and Meghan's careers. An insider told Hello, Harry and Meghan have consistently pursued solo ventures in connection with their individual interests, but remain deeply committed to their joint efforts through Archewell. Together, they have exciting projects in the pipeline, all driving forward their shared mission for positive global impact. As Obi-Wan Kenobi once said, "There's nothing to see here. Move along." Palace Intrigue will be right back. Sarah Ferguson is currently in New York City with her daughter, Princess Beatrice, while royal insiders notice her public appearances with the royal family are becoming increasingly rare. Despite attending a few major royal events like the Christmas Walk, a memorial for King Constantine of Greece, and the Easter service, Ferguson has kept a notably low profile. Her appearances, such as at Royal Ascot, seem to be separate from the more central members of the firm. Royal biographer Craig Brown explained to InStyle that Ferguson is not the king's kind of person, which may explain why she hasn't been seen filling in during events when senior royals like Kate Middleton or King Charles had health issues earlier this year. The ongoing controversy surrounding her ex-husband, Prince Andrew, including his housing dispute over Royal Lodge and impending loss of his security detail, is likely a factor. The Daily Mail shared some fun anecdotes about the royals. When Queen Camilla still smoked, silver cigarette boxes filled with her favorite brand were placed in every room, along with perfectly positioned matches for her convenience. The attention to detail continues in the personal care of the royals. King Charles has his own barbershop within Buckingham Palace. His valet ensures his shoelaces are meticulously ironed, and the housemaid hand washes his silk underwear. His wardrobe is a testament to luxury, with custom suits costing upwards of £5,000 and shirts at £1,000 each. His boots and shoes are polished daily by a soldier, ensuring every piece of his attire is immaculate. The same rigor applies to the royal reading habits. Books are delivered before their official release date, always in hardback, and footmen leave them open to the correct page in different rooms, so the royals never miss a beat. Films are no exception. Television and movie studios send over early releases so the king and queen get to preview the latest blockbusters. And then there's the treatment of the royal staff. Prince Edward, for example, was rumoured, though unproven, to have dismissed a butler simply because the man wasn't standing outside to open the car door when Edward returned home. Meanwhile, Princess Anne refuses to be driven by anyone, including her husband, insisting on being behind the wheel herself. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice, and leave us a review or some stars if you're enjoying the show. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. Good times.